everybody get uncomfortable.
Yep.
See,
Because now we can't have fun anymore. The show is about to begin.
Brother, you want to get uncomfortable? Dude, I will make people uncomfortable.
In the pre-show, we were just talking about, I may or may not be getting engaged soon, okay? So, we were just talking about...
finally getting a ring, baby. Let's go. Finally getting one. It's been too long.
I think I'm going to rent out a basketball court and just have, like, a basketball session for, like, the bachelor party.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not wearing green, and it's a good feeling, sir. Good feeling.
Dan Snyder has officially agreed to terms. It's not official yet, but the terms have been agreed to. The Washington Commanders will have new management. Rapid reaction. What are our thoughts? I'm a little bit sad. Who wants to take this one first?
At this point, I'm just waiting for the official confirmation, and when that happens, I am popping open a nice bottle of champagne, probably a $500 one. Let's call it from the Champagne region of France, maybe a Bordeaux to go along with it, and the finest Cuban cigar that I can smoke, because it's just as illegal as Dan Snyder's reign has been for the past 25 years.
Alexandra,
Look, we're gonna have to go back and check the tape, but I'm pretty sure I said I think it's within a year. Dan is gonna sell. Bro, don't make me find this clip and put it on Twitter.
Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, whoa. Like it's a big deal, right? That he's gone.
Yeah. It's a big deal. So it's 6.05 billion.
That means that.
Congratulations!
I know. That's crazy.
That's honestly
that is crazy. Scooter might get married, or Scooter might win a bet, or he.
I would say winning a bet, because I think we all expected Scooter to get married.
Yeah, I mean, all of us, we can bet on the thing that we were talking about in the pre-show.
If my experience with ownership change is precursor, they will not be better this season. Maybe the season after, but I was like, somebody posed the question, like, who's the worst owner in the NFL as Dan Snyder leaves? And I'm working on a video about the Raiders and the Browns draft history and which team's actually been worse, because they both have been so bad.
Yes.
And I think if your problem is the owner, it affects everything.
Welcome to Wildflower. Can we get some W's in the chat?
Oh, hey there. How we doing, friends and chicklets?
So, Wildflower, we were just wondering, rapid reaction. Dan Snyder is no more. How are you feeling about this?
Well, let me tell you a little something. First of all, you mentioned something about, how terrible Dan Snyder was and how because he was at the tippy top, it trickled down. That's the only time in history that trickle-down economics has actually worked. And it still was a failure. That's one. And two, in terms of Dan Snyder being gone, I'm not going to believe it until he's gone. He's on the yacht and we never see him ever again. And then I'll believe he's gone. But oh boy, the other day I was walking down the street and I found a pine cone. And that pine cone was the most beautiful thing that I ever saw. But then I found out that Dan Snyder's going to be gone. So now the pine cone is the second best day of my life.
That makes a lot of sense.
I am in Arizona right now. Just having.
There's no echo whatsoever.
Oh, is it bad?
Audio sounds great. It's 10 out of 10.
Here, let me get out of this huge room. I'm at the watch. Yeah. Is it any better out here?
Absolutely not.
It honestly sounds like an angel, but like a biblically accurate one. The ones that are like monsters. They got like 18
But what's
hours.
going on, Five? What are you doing? What's in Arizona?
I'm at the Watch Momentum facilities right now. We were taking live at bats against pro pitchers yesterday. We had a good old time. I was humiliated by a guy throwing high 80s, low 90s, and it was bad.
We are welcoming Marcus Whitman, NFL draft analysis. He is also a Packers fan. Marcus, welcome to Clickbait. How are you doing? Tell us a little bit about what you do, how you got started, and welcome.
Wow, I didn't expect you to bring Grandpa into this, man. That was...
Oh, yeah. We're going way back.
I am
Going way
actually a descendant, by the way, of the Marcus.
Oh!
Whitman. Yeah.
There it is.
Is this? Are you being legit or?
Oh, I'm dead ass serious, man. There's a college out there, Whitman College, Walla Walla, Washington.
That's your.
Yeah, direct descendant. Yeah. Oh, I'm mixing up my ancestors. I'm sorry. His wife
See
was
the
Narcissa.
resemblance.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, those mutton chops look fantastic.
I should give that a look, you know.
Wait. So this one's not your grandfather?
That's grandpa.
Oh, it is,
I was
okay.
just mixing up. His wife was Narcissa. My sister's name is not Narcissa. I was mixing up some descendants there.
Well, now that we've got that out of the way, how did you leave the family business and start on the NFL draft side of things?
Do you know how things end for this guy here?
Let's get a history first.
Okay, let's do
this.
this, man.
Wow,
this
he
is
looks like
history.
Justin Bieber in that picture.
Yeah, I'm John Snyder, and I was kind of working in I want to be in sports business, you know, get a job in sports. Sounded great. Met some people, did some sports business jobs. Timberwolves. There's a small team, a baseball team up north in Alexandria, Minnesota. Did some grunt work up there, but just kind of decided I didn't want to be on the business side of things, but I wanted to take one last little shot at maybe something sticking on. Yeah, that's right. Comes to my mind as something that was a pretty sweet hit early on was, do you remember when everyone was saying Kyler was going to play baseball and he was like a 2nd or 3rd round pick?
Yeah, it was a 1st round pick, 6th overall by the A's.
Yeah. So like before he had even really declared for football and said that he was gonna like go play football, it was pretty universal that he was just gonna go play baseball. And I put out a mock draft like January 7th, and I was like, there is no way a guy is gonna go ride yellow buses for 3 years to maybe make it in pro baseball. And I went as far as saying this guy's gonna be the #1 pick. The Cardinals are gonna move off of Josh Rosen and take this guy. And now, like in hindsight, it doesn't sound like much, but at the time, I had just gotten into him. I was like, this guy's amazing. Like he is going #1. This guy's gonna play football. And when I put that mock draft out, there was a lot of pushback. I thought the Chargers completely messed up.
I still think that.
Congratulations!
Did you guys watch the Chargers game against the Jaguars in the playoffs?
Well, that wasn't really on purpose. That was kind of his offensive line. And they were dancing around their own incompetence.
I think Jalen Carter is a super fascinating conversation because it just kind of keeps stacking up with a lot of the kind of off-field stuff. It started with McShay's tweet, and everyone's like, whatever, we see this every year. And then the big news story came out, the tragic incident, to say the least, was just a very immature, big mistake that led to tragic loss of life. Shows up at the pro day 2 weeks later, out of shape, can't get through the workout. He's telling teams, don't interview me if I'm not a top 10 pick, almost signaling a little like entitlement, honestly, like, nothing bad could ever happen to me. Like I'm obviously a top 10 pick. And you never know what to do with this stuff. If we're guys like us and we're just sitting on the outside looking in, everybody wants to be optimistic.
Jesus. Will Lamar Jackson be on the Ravens this season?
Congratulations!
Honestly, I'll take it.
That's a
as long as I ain't
300.
losing,
Jesus Christ.
It's a good day.
I thought it was $30.
No, that's a 300.
Honestly,
My God.
That's one of those where you got to check the currency and make sure
We're gonna get emo Dak Perna.
more draft stuff coming.
And what's
There
your
she is.
podcast also? Stop playing. Plug your podcast. What is your podcast?
Podcast is the Fully Inflated Football Podcast, which
All right,
is
ladies and gentlemen.
which is a Tom Brady shot.
This has been Clickbait Sports.
Wait, we gotta
one
do
more thing.
Countdown, yeah. She just wants to
else
avoid the
closed?
punishment because he probably got punished. And I don't even, again, my screen is 2019. I don't even know where we are. The thing froze, but it's okay. You can't get away from it. Whoever's going to lose, you need to accept your destiny. And Scooter, if it's you, you're going to be emo Dak.
Yes, emo Dak.
No, we need a first-person view of him on his first night in bed. Come on, man.
Emo
That's what we need.
Emo Dak.
That's what we
Emo
need to.
Dak.
Bro, I almost made it out. Y'all almost didn't notice.
All right, so here's
Yeah,
the thing.
trust me,
I think I made 322.37, which is good, but I think because he got the 300 bomb.
Honestly, 75-60. So you know what? I lose. I'm happy.
Perna.
Let's go.
I got 472.45.
Ooh.
Scooter. What's your number?
I'm at 619.
Congratulations!
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna live forever.
We're done.
Dude, listen, Emo Dak, you have to like go Hot Topic, all black, chains, whole night. You just gotta go full hairstyle. Just gotta go full blown Emo
Want to do
Dak.
this?
I said
And
I was going to do a
turn
live
it
stream of your first night after marriage. So that's what I was going to.
I'll take
turn
that
it
too.
into content. This is how Dak feels now that Zeke is gone.